Well, hello there, people in Facebook land. It's Jacqueline here. Did you know today is Cinco de Mayo Day? What the heck is that day all about anyway? So I'm going to be sharing some fun food facts as I'm just getting organized. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I know I had a few people message me saying they wanted to make sure that they were on this call. Today, what I thought I'd do in celebration, hi Jacinth, in celebration of Cinco de Mayo, I wanted to let you know the fun food fact about that is it's not even a Mexican holiday. Are you ready for this? This holiday was created by an American president, Theodore D. Roosevelt. Yes, back in 1993, that wasn't that long ago. Good grief, I think I've celebrated Cinco de Mayo for way longer than that. But anyway, Cinco de Mayo was actually brought in with the good neighbor policy. And I'm going to be a good neighbor today because I'm making this dip and I'm inviting my neighbors over to celebrate Cinco de Mayo at my house. So I thought I'd show you guys how to make it. Now, just FYI, this Kick It dip is what I'm going to be making, and it is discounted. I don't know if you can read that, but it says save 20% off of this. It's a limited time available only, and it's going to feature the Poco Picante salsa. Guys, this, if you've not bought Epicure's salsa, it's a dry mix. It's not pre-made. And what I love about this is the spice is in the jar. So you can open up diced tomatoes or get real tomatoes and dice them yourself. Add a tablespoon or two, or maybe a teaspoon, depending on what your palate's like. This jar will make, if you follow the instructions, at least 7 cups of salsa, but one family serving at a time. Next in that collection is the guacamole. Yum, yum. And no, this does not have avocados in it. This has all the flavorings to make that amazing guacamole at home. And you do not need to use it. If you don't like avocados, this is amazing in egg dishes. And gosh, what don't I put this in? It's got great flavoring. Some of the seasonings that are in here is onion, sea salt, red bell pepper, garlic, spices, herbs, and chili. So think out of the jar. We've got the creamy ranch, and newsflash, this is no longer available individually anymore. The only way you're going to get it is by saving yourself some money. Like that's a bad thing, right? The creamy ranch, this is really, really flavorful, really nice if you want to bread chicken and do your own chicken fingers, right? So what you do is you mix it with mayonnaise and then you coat your chicken and then put it in our breadcrumbs, our gluten-free breadcrumbs, and bake them in the oven. Delicious, because it just adds that extra layer of flavor. And then the nacho cheese. Yes, this is a bit of a zip to it. So the ingredients that are in here is onion, Parmesan cheese. We've got red and green bell pepper, ancho, peppers, spices, tomatoes, herbs, salt, and garlic. So let's get this all together. I do want to let you know that if you are planning, and you definitely should, because this Kick It dip is only available for a short period of time or while supplies last, and I do know that that creamy ranch is already sold out individually. When you spend $60 or more, dinner is on us. You get to pick one of these products absolutely for free. Go onto my website, grab that while it's available. We also have discounted shipping on orders this month as well. So make sure that you jump up your sales. Okay, so what we're gonna do today to make this, so super simple. This is our 4-cup prep bowl. Love it in the fact that it comes with a lid. Great to make. How many of you have this already? Like I have. Open up that cupboard, I'm sure I have about 6. Then I'm gonna use our 1-cup prep bowls. And I'm doing half the recipe because I've got a quite nice spread going on already today, and I don't need a whole bunch of leftovers. So all I'm gonna do, using our spatula, the spatula is in our kitchen utensil set. If you're trying to find it individually, not gonna find it. But if you're a savvy shopper, let me let you know about our host benefits. As a host, you will never pay what's in the price in the catalog. You can either get your product free, discounted, or half price. And these utensils are the most amazing tool for in your kitchen, especially if you don't like to cook. Because if it's easy with your products that you have to make your life a little bit simpler, you're gonna love it. Making your food a little bit more. This is, oh, and by the way, I snuck that in. That was sour cream. You could use yogurt if you prefer. I'm now using our 4-in-1 spoon. You guys probably know this. Tablespoon at this end, teaspoon, flip it over, 1/2 and 1/4. Love this. Make sure you grab a couple, one for liquids and one for dries. And I'm just sitting there, what am I doing? Okay, I'm doing half the recipe. I'm putting in roughly a teaspoon. You can put a teaspoon and a half if you want to really kick it up. I do know that some of the guests that I'm having over today don't have as spicy of a palate as I do. So I'm basically just putting about a teaspoon of each one of these. Guacamole, of course, doesn't have a lot of heat, just lots of flavor. And then this does have the kick, right? I told you about this at the beginning. So if you needed to cut back on the heat, this is the one that's probably going to be the one that you're going to want to hold back on. Now, it's simply a matter of just mixing this. You can serve this with your veggies. You can serve it with corn chips. Now, the other thing that you could do is if you're finding that this dip, and look at how nice, like creamy, amazing. You want to make this in advance. If you can, maybe like 20 minutes in advance, because that allows the flavors to bloom. And if you wanted to thin it out a bit, because you wanted to maybe make this like a dressing on top of like a salad or a dip for maybe those amazing creamy ranch chicken fingers I talked about, you may want to thin it out with a little bit of milk. I think that's what I will do. I'm gonna add, didn't know how much, I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of that as well. That'll just thin it out a bit, make it go a little bit further. So if you're looking for getting flavor but not wanting to break the bank, you can always thin things out. The little bit of milk, you could do oat milk. It would be my recommendation if you're not wanting to have dairy milk. And guys, that is it. I know this is like one of the easiest cooking classes that I've probably done in a really, really long time. I'm just going to put this in a cute little bowl. But the reason I wanted to share this with you is because of that promotion that's available right now, and it is discounted, and you can really grab that. There is like at least 3 ways you can save money. The Kick It Dip, you can spend the $60 and get a dinner on us. And when you spend up to $75, you get the free shipping. We also have, just so you're aware, the Good Food Rewind, and this next week, I'm going to be making the vegetable burger. So good. So good. This is one of my favorites. This is the red Thai curry. So these are only available for the month of May. And lastly, because we just launched the brand new season, and I know this is so much for you guys, but this is only available again for a limited time while supplies last. Discounted pricing. You get to taste the season. You will get one of each of the following. Belly Glow, love that on chicken or pork. The Berry Swirl Cheesecake, you'll get 1 package of that. The Coconut Curry Mussels, don't worry, there's no mussels in the package. You can put it with shrimp. I'm actually made it today to sample for my guests with potatoes, yeah. Cuban mojo marinade, the miso, maple miso marinade, the pink lemonade herbal tea. We've got the shish kebab seasoning, the Southwest ranch dressing, delicious, and that's got some heat. The teppanyaki and the pina colada mix, again, discounted pricing. Get it while it's here. Remember, we've got Mother's Day this weekend. We've got the May long weekend. And we've got Father's Day just around the corner. So thanks guys for popping into my cooking class. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, and FYI, Cinco de Mayo's actual meal that you're supposed to serve, is mole poblano. Not happening in this house. So have a very happy day. I hope it's sunshiny where you are. I am in a rainstorm right now, but you know what? I'm going to have sunshine in the house. So take care, everyone. Thanks for popping in. Bye for now.